Hi, my name is Jen with Drost. I am the Fertilization Manager, and today I am going to talk about trunk injections. Trunk injections are super important for trees, especially specific trees that are in an emergent state. We can treat those with specific products such as a fungicide or an insecticide. They're particularly helpful when we have a high infestation of bugs, or like I said, an emergency situation for a fungicide after a particularly bad summer. Another really good example of trunk injections are for larger trees that we can't necessarily spray. Things like the emerald ash borer or oak wilt. Those are things that we can do preventative measures for. This particular system is very precise. There is no wasted product into the environment. The tree takes in all of the product and it either uses it right then and there or it saves it for future use. So we start, especially with the larger trees, we start by drilling small holes in so that we can put ports in. And we want to drill deep enough that we can get past essentially all of the bark and make it into the tree's vascular system. For today's little experiment, we are only going to be doing water. And we're just going to do a few ports. But you'll be able to see exactly how the system works and how the tree will take the product in. So our little ports look like this. This is the port, the piece that'll stick out just a little bit. We put it almost all the way flush with the tree, and that's the part that stays in. We do trunk injections only once every 2 years because this little part right here, the tree will actually start to heal itself and crush it down. So we won't be able to use these ports again the next 2 years. So we put that little port in, and then we have a cute little tool that came with that we just tap it in so it's flush. You don't even really notice that it's there. Like I mentioned, we will be just using water for this. This particular system is the ArborJet QuickJet, and it is operating on the paintball compressed air system. Like I mentioned, there is no wasted product with this. This little needle right here goes into these ports and it injects anywhere from 1 to 5 milliliters. We can adjust how much we want to put into the tree with this little knob right here, and it'll tell us right there. So it's very precise. First one, we'll go ahead and put that in. And it's so easy. We just do this and it refills itself. You can see where it's coming out. So it's traveling through the vascular system. And then what will happen is that the tree it'll either take it up to the rest of the tree and distribute it where it is needed, or it will, once it's gone its route, it'll take it back down to the root system and store it for future use. What it does is it saves it in this tissue, and even right now when the trees are going dormant, what it'll do is it'll save it in this tissue, and when essentially the sap or the juices start flowing again, that's when it takes this product and it moves it up the tree. And that is how we do trunk injections.